What is up, ladies and woomels? Welcome back to another video. Today we'll be talking about the saying, I don't hate the Chinese people, I hate their government. Now, personally, if you've paid attention to anything that happens online, you'd know what that saying is. It's basically saying, I'm saying shit about the CCP, but I don't hate the Chinese people, I actually love the Chinese people. Well, let me just say something. That saying is, it's been so overused at this point. It's not actually funny. So basically what I'm talking about is you have these people that say, oh, I don't actually hate the Chinese people, I hate their government, which is not the same thing. And then afterwards, when Chinese people start supporting the CCP, because as you know, 89% of the entire Chinese population in China supports the CCP. That's not actually something I made up. You can actually go search it up from any credible source. By credible, I mean not BBC, not CNN, not NYT, because those sources are shit. Okay, as an example of what I'm talking about, let's take, for example, Corey Selby, aka Prime in China. He's one of the people that uses that quote the most. So basically, he's been abusing that quote so much that it ran away from home. Basically, when someone in the comments accused him of being a racist, anti-China person, because, let's face it, he actually is, he pulls out his massive excuse launcher and loads it with shit like, oh, I don't hate the Chinese people, I hate their government, and oh, I can't hate the Chinese people, I've got a Chinese wife. And personally, I said this before countless times, I really do not give a shit whether your wife is Chinese, white, or black. That doesn't really give you the excuse to go ahead and start being racist. Another instance is someone like, for example, Serpent ZA. He makes videos and he also says, oh, I don't hate the Chinese people, I hate their government. And then after he's done saying that, he also turns around and starts saying shit like, oh, Chinese people have no hygiene, or oh, Chinese kids don't brush their teeth, which I don't know what that has to do with the CCP, because I really do not think that that has anything to do with the CCP. And how do you know that children don't brush their teeth anyway? Do you go up to every child you see and start sniffing their mouths? Because that's pretty fucking creepy, dude, not gonna lie. But believe it or not, these people don't even use that excuse so much compared to other people, like the Redditors, the ones that support the Hong Kong riots and shit like that. They use that excuse like no end. Like every time you say anything remotely related to China, first of all, they call you a CCP shill, and then they follow straight up with, I don't hate the Chinese people, I hate their government. Like, one time, I made a post saying, look at Beijing's, look at all Beijing skyscrapers. It's cool though, you can look at pictures online, it's actually really cool. Beijing's, one of the most advanced cities in the world. And then, one guy just came up and called me a woomao for no apparent reason. I'm like, wow, I posted a picture of a skyscraper. Guess I'm working for the CCP now, you fucking retard. So anyway, he called me a woomao, and then before I had the chance to respond with something like, oh, I'm sorry that your dad left you, or some shit that I usually say, because I'm not exactly the most mature person on this planet, he follows it up with, I don't hate the Chinese people, but I hate their government, and shills like you need to be stopped. I'm like, first of all, I don't know what just happened there, and then he blocked me. I'm like, bruh, I don't know what's happening. I know I'd use the I lose brain cells joke too much, but I actually lost brain cells from that conversation. No joke whatsoever. Personally, I really do not care whether you like the Chinese people, or you hate the Chinese people, or you love the Chinese people. I don't care, okay? I really don't. If you're going to be racist, if you're gonna be a racist cunt, go for it. I don't give a shit, but be honest and don't try to make excuses saying that you're not being one, because you're clearly being a racist cunt, and it's only gonna make it worse if you try to deny that fact. And plus, I really do not know who you're trying to please. The Chinese people, they probably already hate your guts. The liberals and shit like that, they don't exactly like China either, and they're usually the ones that actually make that excuse. So, if you just straight up say, I hate the Chinese people, those communist chinks have to die, like, I'm not gonna be super pleased with that, but I won't give a shit either, you know? So please, next time you're thinking of typing, I don't hate the Chinese people, I hate their government, please just type, I hate the Chinese people and their government. Just don't try to make me lose any more brain cells than I have already lost, because I lose a lot of brain cells daily, from anime club meetings to retarded jocks throwing baseballs trying to take off my head in school. I really do not need another problem in my life right now, like. And that's all I have to say for today. I don't think I've done a proper rant or bullying video on any anti-China person for a while, and if you guys want to see that sort of shit, just comment down below and let me know, or join the Discord and then ping me in general chat so I know, because I don't really know how much people enjoy that sort of shit. But yeah, if you liked the video, please feel free to subscribe, comment, and like. I'm still trying to grow my channel, and I actually appreciate the support, a lot of the support, like from people like Captain Cool and New Moves, and even Daniel Dumrail to some extent. I appreciate it, guys. I know I'm not exactly the biggest channel or the most kids-friendly channel, and I don't know why you waste your time helping me self-promote, but I just wanted you to know I appreciate it, okay? So, until next time, see ya.